Ladies and gentlemen, today we are taking a look at my portfolio and seeing how much December paid me out in dividend income here on this account. Now, as of this recording, we're sitting at $425,384 in this account. We're very close to the end of the year. I'll do a full year report on the overall account. So today we're mainly just going to be focusing on the dividends, which companies paid them out, and how much they paid out. And we're going to look at my dividend spreadsheet as well too to add into our tracker, which we personally made ourselves. Now, it has been a pretty miraculous year. You could see we actually started off the year at around almost 250,000 and we're closing off close to 425. Again, I'll do a closer to the end of the year actual update on that part of it. So you can see over here, so far dividends earned this year has been $2,533. And let's go ahead and break some of this down as far as what December has paid out for us in dividends. Now, in case you don't know, we are actually using M1 Finance. If you want to check them out, I'll have a link for you in the show notes down below. Helps you get started. Sometimes it gives you a nice little bonus. It does also allow us to continue to make more free content just like this, as well as any other resources that we utilize like our dividend tracker. So we're going to go on our activities feed here and let's go ahead and break this down with only our dividends. Now, not all of the companies you see here are paid out yet. So actually I got to just kind of manually show you some of the other companies that we have in our portfolio that are technically still yet to pay out, but we passed their ex-dividend date. So we're going to have them show up in our account. So you can see right over here, we're going to start off with the one on December 5th. This was from Discover Financial. We made $134 and a penny on this one. And then our original dividend stock in this company, or in this portfolio, I should say, is Microsoft. We got paid out $46.28, long ways away from the 2 cents we got the very first time we got paid out from them here. And then Home Depot over here, you can see we got paid out on the 12th as well. This one, we got $144.63, as well as our Google payout over here. In case you didn't know, they are now paying out a dividend. We got paid total of $73.19. Now, again, there are a couple more that are not here on this list because they don't officially pay out just yet, but we passed their expiry or their ex-dividend date. So let me go ahead and show you those real quick. We have VOO right over here. If we go to the month tab over here, we are going to have that paid out actually this evening, but it just hasn't shown up yet, is $4.83. Then we are also going to have Booking.com, which we've had for a little while now. And this one, month tab, we have $10.16 coming in. And then lastly, on this list of companies, which by the way, after this, we're going to go show you the total and like how our dividend income tracker as well. So stick around here. So we got Meta is our last one that paid out going to the month. We got paid out $34.52. So let's go to this dividend tracker over here. This is something I put together. If you want to check it out, I'll have it available for you to purchase. It's just something where you just plug in your numbers so you can kind of keep track of your overall dividends. A little bit different than everything else. It's just a spreadsheet for you. So let's go ahead and take a look here for us. I got a little magnifying glass to help us zoom in a little bit now. So if you're actually watching versus just listening, you can actually see the numbers a little bit better. So for December of 2024, we actually brought in $447.62, which is fantastic. You can actually see here, this is our biggest paycheck for this year. When it comes to dividend payouts, it's actually our biggest dividend payout month ever on this portfolio in particular. So this is fantastic. This was great to see. This is kind of what we were hoping for and what we wanted to see over here. So there's a couple things I like to kind of break down if you've been watching some of these dividend payout videos. So there's a couple little things here. First and foremost, obviously this is December. So if we look at the last year, we made $312.54. So a really nice increase. That's actually a 19.81% growth from the last year prior. Then you can also see if we want to compare it to the last month of last quarter, which was the September of 2024, that paid out $435. And so this is also, again, a nice increase from that month as well, too. So, you know, when you look at it from like quarter over quarter, it's looking really good. And then let's go ahead and break a little bit more of this down. So if you look at the Q4 as a total, we brought in $651.02. Not technically the highest quarter because you could see Q1 we got $800, but that was mainly because of the Costco special dividend. Thank you so much. But when you compare it to last year Q4, we brought in $543 0.39. I broke that badly. So let me restart that. We actually brought in $543.39. So a really good quarter over quarter percentage. Actually, I believe this growth percentage is that actually. Yeah, that's mathematically, I was just looking at that too. So that's the 19.81% is actually from Q4 of 2023 to Q4 of 2024. Now you can also see, and we're going to do a much bigger breakdown of this as well too, is the year to dates, right? Last year we brought in 1,545. This year we brought in 2,721. So a really nice increase. It was actually 76.15% increase from the year prior. And then because I like to break a lot of this down, that is actually our total from that 2,700 is 31 cents an hour. Whether I'm sleeping, awake, on travel, working, anything I'm doing, I'm making 31 cents an hour. Not for an 8-hour workday, just a 24-hour time period. And then you could see here, already pretty large here, we averaged this year $226.82 a month in dividends. That's massive, right? And we still got many, many more years to go before we really want to start living off of this kind of money. And so we're going to see how that increases over time as well for us, obviously by sticking around and being subscribed to the channel. Like I mentioned, if you actually want to check out this dividend tracker over here, I have it available for you to purchase. It'll be in the show notes down below. It's just a couple of bucks, but it does help me out to kind of keep updating this, but also, being able to, continue to do the investments that we're doing and seeing the dividends coming in as well. So if you want to get that to keep track of your dividends, obviously for me, I'm going to be adding in the 2025 year, but the new purchases will already have that plus 2024. So you could kind of pre-fill in from the back end as well for yourself too. So let me know in the comments down below as well too, while you're going out there checking out that dividend tracker. Let me know how much you earned in dividends for the month of December. Was it better than the prior year? Was it better than the prior quarter? Let me know in those comments. I love to hear when people are gaining on their dividends as well too. And, like I said, we're going to also end up doing a full year when it comes to the overall portfolio performance, as well as even looking at all the dividends from my retirement account as well. You can actually see down here at the very bottom, we have our IRA account plus our all tab with all the dividends put together. So I'll showcase that in a full dividend video here for the entire year. And then just really excited for 2025, looking at seeing some of this increase right over here from 76% to what another 50+% is going to look like over the next year if we continue to see these nice investments in the portfolio, as well as dividend increases that we're projecting to have over the next year as well too, which again, follow along so that way you can see when those dividend increases are coming and how much that's going to impact this account and seeing how it's going to grow over the years. Now I'm going to go ahead and toss up another video over here on screen for you to watch our latest updated video here on the channel.